Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got a very exciting unboxing. It's exciting for me. I'm certain that it'll be exciting for a bunch of you. It has been a long time since I have bought something like this for multiple reasons. So I can't wait to share it with you. I don't know if these are readily available, like by the time that you're watching this. I don't know. I'll link them down below in multiple places, but I'm going to let you guys know I got this from USA Made Blade. I don't have any affiliate links for USA Made Blade. I just like shopping with them. Scott's a great guy. They have a lot of cool stuff there, and as you could imagine, everything there is made in the USA. So make sure you check out USA Made Blade. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. This was not a dealer hookup or anything like that. I just found it and bought it, and that was the end of it. So let's go ahead and get in here. I seriously, I never buy this type of knife. Or if I do, it's very rare. Hold on, let's get the packing slip out of there. So, what do we have? Oh, you guys know what it is, right? Certainly. I'm sure you do. Oh, I have high expectations. The hype for this one's real. When I saw it announced, I thought, that's the best looking fixed blade I've seen in a long time. That's right. That's right. Metal Complex bought a fixed blade and a ZT at that, right? When's the last time I bought a ZT? It's been a long time. Oh, here we go. Let's see what it looks like. All right, we're going to pull it out of there. It's all in the sheath and everything. I mean, why would it not be? That's dumb. Okay. How to rectangle. There we go. All right. It's big. I expected it to be big. I mean, it's not huge, right? But yeah, it is big. Okay, there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let me wipe this off here real quick. We got some stuff on it. All right. Look at that. Oh, boy. I love a good guard, man. We don't see this. We do not see this nearly often enough. It looks so good. I understand, fixed blade and bushcraft people will be like, well, you see, when you're out in the bush, the problem with the guard is, blah, 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 blah. I like how this looks, right? Listen to me arguing with imaginary people again. So I was concerned. I was like, how is the guard like going to be, is it actually going to, be fixed in place really, really well? Because I don't like a loosey-goosey, wobbly-bobbly guard, right? There's something about this screw back here that allows everything to sort of tighten and sort of suck together, right? It's a weird way of saying that. Sorry. Yeah, I watched a couple of video demonstrations. I'm really happy to say that the fit and finish on this looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. So this is a CPM 3V blade. This is, by the way, I'm sorry, this is the ZT6 or ZT0006 fixed blade. Look at that. The pommel looks great, or the butt cap, or whatever you want to call that. Nice, continuous tang, full tang construction. I do like the OD green scales on there. I wish they were black, right? But that's just like a color preference choice. Plenty of room. I was afraid the handle might be a little bit short, but no, you can see there, choked up against the guard. I still have a little bit of room to move around a little bit. Man, that is just a good-sized fixed blade, right? CBM 3V, and then we have a, what was it? It was like a gray PVD or Cerakote, and then they do no. They blast it, which I initially was like, that's a terrible choice for 3V. But then there's a clear Cerakote over it, which is great, because 3V is not stainless, right? I'm going to use this knife. I mean, when I say use it, I mean it's going to go in my truck. It's going to be like my... it's going to be like my truck knife, which you're like, oh, okay. What are you going to use it for? I don't know. It's just the knife that it's going to go in my truck. It'll get used as a fixed blade when I have an opportunity and a need for a fixed blade, which seems like it's more likely to occur when I'm doing something with my truck. I don't know. I just, it seems like that's where it should be. But yes, I am very, very happy with this. Look at that. The G10 looks fantastic. This is expensive, by the way. It was like $320. That's a lot of money for a fixed blade, even with it being made in the USA, right? We're going to get a lot of complaints about that. I don't know how I feel about that price tag. I mean, it certainly seemed a bit high. I know that everything is high right now, right? But with this not having components of a folding knife, I mean, it has way fewer parts than a folding knife. It does have more parts than a fixed blade generally has, and the execution of this is beautiful. It really is. I mean, let's take a look here. Take a look at the blade. It really is nice. They got that cutting bevel nice, right? Factory edge. Perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Beautiful. Oh boy, this is nice. Yeah. We'll do some sweet combat moves. Don't worry, I am combat trained, and this isn't normal, right? These are organic flowing movements in the midst of combat. So, right? Whatever. I'm mainly, I'm going to be as clear as I possibly can. I did not buy this because I have a very specific need for a fixed blade with a guard. I bought this because I think it looks cool, which some people have a hard time understanding, right? When it comes to other people's money. You should not spend money on something that doesn't specifically suit your needs. Shut up, guy. I bought this because I think it looks cool. I've always enjoyed the idea of a guard, right? And it also, some people have trouble admitting that, people who are knife guys, right? It's like we have to force a roll. I don't need a roll for this knife to buy it, and neither do you. You can buy it if you want to. I legitimately think it looks awesome. I'm curious about the blade stock thickness. I wasn't sure what they were going to do with the blade stock thickness. And I think that looks like 185 thousandths to me. Let's find out. Okay, so 190 thousandths. Okay. So there you go. I think that's a good choice. I think some people have an issue with there being jimping right here and your thumb sort of falls partially on the guard, which is, I mean, that's something you have to work around. A lot of people, I think, wanted it to be like this, which would have worked just fine, but I like the cross guard. I like that look. It just looks cool. I'm happy to work around a little bit of inconvenience just to look at that and go, yep, it's a cross guard. It looks really, really nice, right? The sheath is a sheath. I know you guys want me to talk about sheaths. It's a Kydex sheath. The retention is... Hang on. The retention is... I mean, it'll go in there. It doesn't feel like it's like... In fact, it's insanely easy to pull out of there. Maybe this can be adjusted and tightened up. In fact, I'm almost certain that it can, right? But it comes out pretty easily, and then you can snap it right there. So there you go. It's a sheath that doesn't have the adjustable things. I don't know. Maybe you could turn this and mount it differently if you wanted to, but there's the sheath. I'll let you guys look over it if you're a sheath person and you really need to. It's going to sit in the sheath, and it's going to sit, in one of the little door pockets in my truck. That's where it's going to sit, right? I'm not the type of person that's going to carry a fixed blade. Overall length, we'll go ahead and measure it for people who want to know. Overall length of the ZT0006 or ZT6 is about 10 3/4 inches. Yeah, and then we have a 6-inch blade, or, well, it's about 6 1/8. Cutting edge is exactly 5.5 inches. So, a good size. It's a not too big, not too small size from my perspective. Again, not a fixed blade guy. If you want to know the professional fixed blade guys, I am certain that they have made themselves known down in the comments section. It's typically not something that can be avoided. So they're down there. And they'll tell you maybe all you need to know. But yeah, I'm excited about this. I just, as a knife enthusiast, I'm very, very picky with fixed blades. People ask me all the time, why do you not review more fixed blades? Because they're all really boring. I mean, that's the hard truth. And it's just that fixed blades in general are extremely boring to me. So it takes a special aesthetic, one that caters specifically to my interests, in order to get me to want to pull the trigger on it, right? I think this is far and away the most interesting thing that ZT has released in a long time, and I know that there are many other people out there who feel the same way as me. But I'm sure there are also people who don't think that way, and that's perfectly fine. I will do a review of this knife. It'll just take a while because it's going to have to sit in my truck for a while before I have a reason to use it. So, anyways, very exciting. I'll make sure and link this down in the description, but I can't guarantee it's going to be available by the time you're watching it. So just you can check the description if you want to. Make sure to check out USA Made Blade. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram. I don't know where my card is. Here's the metal one. On Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check them out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on my Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.